WRTV celebrates Black History today, this month, and every day. We take you back to the middle 19th century, a time of free states and slave states, a time when the very definition of freedom meant different things to different people. And the route to freedom oftentimes came right through the crossroads of America. It's one of the biggest misconceptions about the Underground Railroad.
But it wasn't underground and it wasn't a railroad.
Instead, it was a code name, so to speak, a series of paths and routes through swamps, across fields, and along rivers.
Most of it was, of course, above ground. It was a secret network of people helping formerly enslaved people that escaped from the South to go to freedom.
The stations involved places of quick and secret refuge. Those guiding slaves along the way were called conductors, people like Harriet Tubman. The slaves seeking freedom were called passengers or cargo.
More people should learn about it. We try to do our part here.
Michael Kabrowski is the archivist for the Westfield, Washington Historical Society. Michael, is there any way of knowing roughly how many slaves were helped through here?
No, absolutely not.
So many slaves who escaped from the South landed in Indiana on the Underground Railroad, and the town of Westfield played a big role in their quest for freedom.
Westfield was founded by Quakers, also called Friends, and they came from the South to get away from the slave economy there.
Asa Bales, a Quaker buried in this cemetery, founded Westfield in 1834. This spot on North Union Street, where his home once stood, was one of several stations in Westfield with secret rooms to hide runaway enslaved people.
It was a secret undertaking. It was against the law.
It was one of 8 documented Underground Railroad stations in Westfield.
Homes in town with either hiding places in the basement or in the attic. Some were barns, a little bit out of town.
This old picture shows Main Street and the inn run by Louisa White.
And there were 2 African-American women at the back door asking for help. And what help was, they were being transported by a conductor on the Underground Railroad on a horse-drawn carriage during the night. And he heard that they were being followed by slave hunters.
When those slave hunters arrived, going door to door, Mrs. White had a plan. She invited them in for lunch. As they ate, she dressed the runaway women in traditional Quaker garb, long-sleeved dresses and bonnets that covered much of the face.
When they were dressed like that, Mrs. White was serving the slave hunters their food, and the 2 women were able to walk right by them while they were eating, going to the horse-drawn carriage that was waiting in front of the inn, and were taken to the farm and then later to safety. It's one of those oral histories that we heard over the generations, retold and retold.
In Westfield, there are so many stories of people opening their homes, their closets, their pantries, and their wallets to help. Many in the Hamilton County town risking their lives and their own freedom to help denounce a system they found so heinous.
It's really important to highlight as well that the formerly enslaved people did the first step. They got their freedom. They walked away from the enslavement.
Westfield's founder, Asa Bales, also wrote a number of articles and opinion pieces for several anti-slavery newspapers and publications. Hamilton County's tourism website says Westfield was an unofficial north-central station on the Underground Railroad because of the townspeople's unique religious background and its geographic location.